Bangkok Metropolitan Administration proudly presents Bangkok Day Out. Hello and welcome to Bangkok Day Out. Are we ready for another great day out in Bangkok? Because today we are going to be exploring a famous neighborhood in Pranakon district. It's called Sam Prang, and you will find so many interesting things there. And this is Tanao Road. It was a road constructed during the reign of King Rama V when there was a large modernization project going on in Bangkok. It started from Sikak Sao Chingsha Junction and spread outwards to Tanon Tanao, which is where we are standing in right now, and also to Sam Prang, which is where we will be going. So you can see that the development of Bangkok spread outwards from Pranakon to the outskirts of Bangkok. The area we are going to be exploring today is only a short walk from the giant swing. It is called Sam Prang. Prang means an exit and Sam Prang means the three exits that is joined with Tanao Road. The other end also joined with Asadang Road, which is parallel to a canal. This area was once the royal residences of three of King Rama IV's sons. And although the palaces are no longer here, you can still enjoy the nostalgic feeling that the architecture around here has got to offer. Nowadays, people don't just come to Sam Prang for its gorgeous architecture. They come here to enjoy the people and their businesses. And they are well known for selling all sorts of famous dishes and special treats. So a trip to Sam Prang will not just be a feast for your eyes, it will also be a feast for your tummy as well. The first place we are visiting is Prang Phuthon, and the area around here was once the royal residence of พระเจ้าบรมวงศ์เธอ พระองค์เจ้าถวัลยราภกรมหมื่นภูทะเรศดำรงศักดิ์ the royal son of King Rama IV. And when he passed away, the area around here was turned into these beautiful buildings that we can still see till these very days. Another special feature of this place that was taken from European architecture is a square that is situated in the heart of these buildings. It's now used as an activity center for the local community. And here you will find many shops selling silverware and foods. The last part is definitely my favorite. Let's check them out. So this, ladies and gentlemen, is another famous dish of Prang Phuthon. This is a Cantonese style noodle that's been operating for more than 69 years. Would you actually believe it? The noodles itself that's made of eggs and rice flour. And also the succulent roasted pork and the crab meat. I'm on my way to Prang Nara, my next destination. And along the way, I saw so many beautiful buildings, but the best one has got to be the one across the canal. That's the Ministry of Defense building, and it's one of the greatest examples of European architecture in this area. This place is called Prang Nara. This is where a royal residence of another son of King Rama IV once stood. It's known as Wang Warawan and was a residence of พระเจ้าบรมวงศ์เธอ พระองค์เจ้าวรวรรณกร กรมพระนราธิปประพันธ์พงศ์ The owner of this royal residence was very passionate about performing arts, so he founded Pridalai Theatre, which was later turned into Talapat Siksa School. And this building has got to be one of the most beautiful buildings in Prang Nara. And since this is where many royal residences were located, some of the people in the community used to work in these residences. These people had great insight in royal culture and the royal way of life that few outsiders get to see. And some of them who used to work there passed on their know-how to their descendants. This is ขนมเบื้อง Apart from tasting all the wonderful treats in this area, a walk along this beautiful place is also highly recommended You will definitely enjoy the charming Chino-Portuguese architecture, which was very popular during the time these places were built. Special features of these two-story shop houses include the decorated door frames, the accordion doors, and the overhangs that cover the walkway. And this is the third and final part of Sam Prang, Prang Sapasad. The area around here was once a royal residence called Wang Sapasad Supakit, which belonged to another son of King Rama IV, พระเจ้าบรมวงศ์เธอพระองค์เจ้าทองแถมทวัลยวงศ์กรมหลวงสรรพศาสตร์สุภกิจ Sadly, the palace burnt down in 1967, and all that remained to show the people its magnificence is this ซุ้มสรรพศาสตร์สุภกิจ This structure once belonged to a grand palace, and you can still see a lot of European influence. The archway is decorated with colorful stained glass and a Greek goddess in the middle. Oh, so these are the specialty of Prang Sapasad. And I think it's very convenient that Bangkok Metropolitan Administration provided us with this information stand so we can get all the correct information about all the tourist places. Sistanese glazed taro, or as the local call it, Phược Hima Jeni.
We will end our great day out with two auspicious places that are highly respected by the local community. The first one is a Buddhist temple, and the other one is a famous Chinese shrine. Right, let's get going. First, we'll go to the temple. This is Wat Mahanthara Varavihan, a royal temple that was built during the reign of King Rama III, and it was finally completed in the reign of King Rama IV. And this is evident in the style of architecture, which is heavily influenced by Chinese, such as ceramic gables and the absence of highly decorative shofar and bairaka. But the real highlight of this temple is actually a Buddha image called Phra Ruang Thongkam, which is believed to grant wishes to those who prayed in front of this image. And once their wish are granted, it is customary to show their gratitude by giving kites or takra, a ball used in Thai sports, of blankets as offerings. Another important place of worship is San Chao Po Sua. As you can see, this shrine has a livelier atmosphere than its nearby temple. The architecture of this shrine is from southern China. This shrine is dedicated to Chao Po Sua, or the tiger god. He is highly revered by the locals, especially the Chinese in the community. But people from all over the country also come and pray and ask for their wishes to be granted.
Sam Prang is an ancient community that is situated right in the heart of Pranakon district. Look for bus route 10, 12, 19, 35 and 42. Alternatively, you could take an MRT and get off at Hua Lamphong MRT station. Then it's another 15 minutes ride on a taxi or a tuk-tuk. For boats, take Chao Phraya Express boat and alight at Rajini Pier, and it's a 5-minute ride to your destination. A day out in Sam Prang of Pranakon district is definitely one of the most eye-opening experiences for me. And thanks to Bangkok Metropolitan Administration, it's one of the best preserved area I have ever seen. And time is up for me for today now. See you next time. Bye bye. Love Bangkok. Help us by cooperating with Hmom Rachawong Sukhumpan Baripat, the Governor of Bangkok.